Okay, greetings everyone. This is a hearing of the Spokane Plan Commission for October 12th?
Yes.
2022, thank you very much. We'll start by establishing our quorum with a roll call, please.
Hey, dude, you gotta use your microphone. Look where it's pointing.
I'm new at this, thank you.
Hey, dude.
Here.
Thank you. Christopher Britt, also absent. Greg Francis.
Here.
Chris Neely.
Present.
Thank you. Ryan Patterson.
Here.
Carol Shook.
Here.
Thank you. Tim Williams.
Here.
Clifford Winger.
Here.
So we have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. We'd like to welcome Maren Murphy today as our filling in for our secretary role. Today, I think we can jump right in and perhaps hand the presentation off to Amanda if you're willing. Okay, thank you. And then if, maybe I'll preface this. If we have anyone that would like to testify, maybe then I'll go through the hearing rules if it looks like someone wants to. If not, maybe we don't need that today. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure. So good afternoon. I'm Jessica Stratton. I am the
Almost.
interim director of management and budget.
By the way, my apologies for calling you Amanda.
No, it's okay. Amanda Beck, right? We kind of
That's
look
right.
the same, so I get it. Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
more embarrassed for that reason.
All right. Yeah, no worries. So thank you for this opportunity to be here to provide information about the 6-year citywide capital improvement program, or what we just call the CIP. So today I'll discuss how the CIP is created, where we are in this annual timeline, and what is included in the CIP. And then, of course, where to find the draft CIP that was released September 6th. Okay, so the capital improvement program is a tactical plan stemming from the strategic comprehensive plan, which I know you know a lot about. So the comprehensive plan, just overview, encompasses a 20-year outlook while and acts as a guide for the city's growth and development. And the CIP is a 6-year program that prioritizes the capital projects basically in the queue. And it is updated every year during the annual budget process. So this slide shows all of the many inputs that the CIP receives from neighborhood visions to the Growth Management Act for the state. So as mentioned before, the 6-year CIP is updated every year. City staff and administration review both existing and especially new projects that come aboard. New projects are presented to the Plan Commission at the Consistency Review Workshop, where all associated departments discuss these projects and that they're hoping to get added to the program. So we did that hour-and-a-half meeting on September 14th. At the conclusion of this hearing, the Plan Commission will hopefully issue a findings of fact, conclusions, and recommendations document that will be taken forward to the City Council. The City Council will also hold their hearings on the CIP and eventually vote on adoption of the program later this year. So this slide just shows the formal CIP timeline, which is about 3/4 of a year in length. So with the new Questica budget software, we did start a little later at the end of April, but you can see that we're still on track. Okay, so for the 2023 through 2028 CIP, there are approximately 487 total projects with 95 new projects that came aboard. As expected, Public Works is the bulk of that. They're typically 2/3 of the entire CIP. For the 6 years, the cost is $960 million. 2023 represents only about 17% of that. Because the CIP is for 6 years, it is common to see unfunded statuses in the later years. However, all of next year's projects have identified funding, but of course, that is scrutinized by council, not by you. So to reiterate, at the end of this hearing, hopefully the Plan Commission, you will issue findings of fact and conclusions and recommendations for the 2023 through 2028 citywide CIP. And after today, the next opportunity for public comment will be the council's hearing on the CIP, which is scheduled for November 14th. So finally, the draft CIP is located at this URL, which is on the City of Spokane's website. So that's all I had to say, but I did want to take a moment to say thank you to the over 100 city employees that contributed to the making of this document. And secondly, Budget Office acts as a facilitator for this process, so I do not know the specifics for all almost 500 projects, but I will do my best if there are questions.
No, thank you for that. And as we said during the workshop, we're also appreciative of your work and all the directors for bringing this forward. I've never been able to understand if it's a burden to the departments to bring this, but I think it does reinforce and strengthen why we have a community comprehensive plan. So I do value that personally. So thank you.
Yeah, great.
Any questions? Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you.
Commissioner Shook.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask a
Microphone.
question- I wanted to ask a question in regards to the neighborhood segment. Are all of the neighborhood projects identified? I don't recall.
So
Or is it just a total budget that
So
will be
neighborhood
later?
is that the, oh, sorry.
I think it was the first one.
That was specifically for the East, is it the East Central Community Center? And that is deferred maintenance on their building that they're hoping to get handled. That's what that project is. It's one project.
It's just the one project.
Mm-hmm.
And how much is that? What is that?
It's 1.5 million.
Okay.
We did defer it out to 2024 because I believe that all community centers did get some ARPA money allocated to them this year.
Okay. And the other question is, does that include, what package does sidewalks include?
Oh, that's a really good question. I'm not sure, because I know that there's many projects for sidewalks.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So we're still in questions. We haven't, and we intend to move into public testimony if there is any, and then we can make a motion and go in deliberation. But are there any other questions at this point from the commissioners? No? You want to save for deliberation, or?
No, no. I was going to ask you about something on page 442, but
Okay.
it's a joke.
Oh,
Like,
I'm like, it does go up that high, so.
although it doesn't identify comprehensive plan policies that it complies with, which is interesting. I just jumped to that as a random thing, and
Yeah.
it didn't list anything. So
Oh, it was blank.
anyway, but since we're testing concurrency with the comprehensive plan,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay. Well, I know that when we transferred from the old system to the new system,
And it-
some of the stuff was blank, so there probably is one, it just didn't make
And
it
it
into the
could be
system.
because it's part of the existing,
Yeah,
it's one that's rolling forward into the new plan.
yeah. We can get it handled, though, if you want to tell me which one.
Well, I suspect there's probably a bunch of them, but it's 5200-700, which is part of the sewer system. So page 442.
Got it. This
Just-
is a draft, so we can make corrections.
Yeah. I do wonder, yeah, it would be interesting to see, I guess, to go through there to make sure that those items did carry forward as far as goals and policies that they're in compliance with.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Okay, I'm just signing in line, so Commissioner Neely, I think you're the only one online. Anything else? Okay, if not, I'm just going to a quick little straw poll here. We'll move into public testimony, and I want to just ask, is there anyone, I don't see anyone in the room here, so is there anyone online that intends to testify? And if so, I'll read the hearing rules. Jackie, do we know everyone can undo their mics if necessary? Okay. Just give it.
I don't know. I know.
Okay. I think we'll close the mics, and then thank you for that. So then we will close the public record and then entertain a motion, please.
All right, I move to recommend adoption of the 2023 to 2028 citywide capital improvement program.
Second.
Okay, thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Francis and seconded by Commissioner Neely, and we can open for discussion and deliberation. Go ahead.
Well, I guess it's more of a comment. Thank you for everything that the city does to put all this together. I know, there's a lot of work going into taking our conceptual ideas from the comprehensive plan and turning them into something tangible
Yeah.
for implementation over the next 6 years. So I know it's a lot of work from a lot of different departments, and so I appreciate the work that you do.
Okay, thank you for that. And yes, and while this seems brief in terms of a hearing, I think all the work was done in the workshop, so that
Yeah.
was-
That's correct.
so that's where it pays off. Okay, if there are no other, if there's no other deliberation, I think we can move into a roll call, please.
All right. Todd Byrather.
Aye.
Greg Francis.
Aye.
Clifford Winger.
Aye.
Ryan Patterson.
Aye.
Carol Shook.
Aye.
Tim Williams.
Aye.
All right. Motion passed unanimously.
Okay, thank you everyone for that.
Chris was online even though he wasn't.
Oh, Chris, did we-
So, I
did
don't
you
know if
get-
we wanna-
No,
Yes,
you
I'm so
forgot me.
sorry. Chris Neely.
Well, let me consider this one. No, I'm kidding. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now the motion passed
Okay, thank you
unanimously.
for that. Okay, and with that, we are adjourned.